Yeah, dig it. Yeah.
Hello everyone, how you all doing? I hope you're well. Now, have I got a great 80s movie for you today. The Heavenly Kid, released the 26th of July 1985. Now, I'd say you could class it as a teen fantasy comedy, blending elements of a classic guardian angel story with a typical 1980s teen movie plot. Now, it did bomb at the box office at the time. I think it took in only $3.9 million, and it was panned by the critics. But what do they know? I just think it's a great movie. It's a great story, and it has a great style. You could say it combines like a 1950s aesthetic with 1980s teen movie tropes and a memorable, albeit sometimes forgettable soundtrack. It deals with themes of teen angst, the pursuit of popularity, self-respect, and what is truly important in life. Right, before I show you some clips, let me tell you who's in it. We have Lewis Smith. He plays Bobby Fontana. He's the lead character. You might recognise Lewis from Southern Comfort if you ever saw that back in the 80s, and The Man Who Fell to Earth. That's a good film. You need to check that one out. Then we have Jane. I'm sure you pronounce her surname Kazmarek. Plays Emily. I know most of you will recognise her from Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know what else she's been in. I'm sure she's been in plenty over the years. Next up we have Richard Mulligan. Now, I love this dude. He plays an angel called Rafferty. You might recognise Richard. He starred in an American sitcom from the late 80s through to the mid 90s called Empty Nest. I think it was like an offshoot of The Golden Girls, something like that. But I know him from Highway to Heaven. I loved that show as a kid, and he was in one of my favourite episodes called Basinger's New York. It was set on Christmas Eve, and Richard, he played Basinger, kind of like a cynical New York columnist. Mark and Jonathan, they attempt to bring out his Christmas spirit, try and show him the real meaning of Christmas. Honestly, fantastic episode. Right, then we've got Nancy Valen, plays Melissa. You might recognise her from Baywatch. I think maybe mid to late 90s she went on to Baywatch. I think it was towards the end of its run. We have Mark Metcalf here, plays Joe Barnes. Now, I know loads of you are going to recognise him instantly. He was in Animal House, and he was in the Two Twisted Sisters rock videos. That I want to rock and we're not going to take it. Yeah, I know you're going to recognise him. And then we have Jason Gedrick, plays Lenny Barnes. Now, he starred in Iron Eagle 1 and 2, and I think they are the only things I recognise him from. Right, so let's get to the film. In the late 60s, there's a young greaser, a rebel called Bobby. He challenges his rival to a game of chicken for making a pass at his girlfriend Emily.
Bobby died in the 60s, but he's back in the 80s. The Heavenly Kid. You never know who's looking out for you.
So as you saw, Bobby, he wins the race, but he's unable to get out the car in time before it plummets over the cliff and explodes. He awakes to find himself aboard a speeding train which stops at a station housing a giant escalator going up into a bright white light.
Got a light.
down. way to Uptown.
As the crowd are making their way up the escalators, two attendants, they deny him access, telling him he has to wait for a person named Rafferty. When Rafferty arrives, he takes him to a bar in a place called Midtown. Rafferty proceeds to tell Bobby that he's not ready for Uptown being heaven, as he's not considered ready yet. Until then, he has to stay on a train in Midtown until he is given an assignment in order to earn his ticket uptown.
So this is it. To tell you the truth, I was expecting something different. You know, like angels and harps and that kind of stuff.
Oh, no, that's in Uptown.
Oh, you don't mean I...
No, this is Midtown. Sort of a way station, just temporary.
Oh. So I'll be moving on.
It's not that easy, Bob. The big chief doesn't think you're quite ready yet, which is why he sent me down here.
What's the matter? He doesn't like my clothes?
Let's just say you have a few strikes against you, and until you square yourself to his satisfaction, you're sort of stuck here.
So what does he want me to do?
Carry out an assignment, something especially suited to your abilities.
Okay, I'm game. When do we start?
I was coming to that. You're gonna have to ride the train until we find an assignment for you.
What?
It's the only way we can keep Midtown from getting overcrowded.
Where does it go?
Around.
Well, how long I gotta stay on this thing?
Could be a while.
Get me out of here! Open the door! There's fucking firemen in here!
So, after 17 years on the train, Rafferty takes Bobby back to Earth, to the 1980s.
thought you said this was going to be a smooth trip.
Those damn fluorocarbons have been kicking hell out of the ozone. These people, they don't give a damn about the environment.
Yeah, I'm glowing, right? Whoa.
Andy's near there.
Jeffrey!
I've been totally motivated.
There have been some changes since your day.
No shit.
Let me tell you something, man. This shit is so fine, it's gonna turn your head inside out, upside down, every which way. It's gonna totally destroy your mind.
Oh, Mars?
No, Fort Lauderdale.
Whatever happened to Elms?
He's uptown.
I'm not so sure about these changes. Well, some I can live with. Hey, nobody can see us, right?
Not unless you want them to. However, the rule is you reveal yourself only to your assignment, no one else.
Will you give me a break? I've been on the subway for a long, long time.
Try a cold shower. Still works.
It gives him his assignment is to act as a guardian angel and friend to a kid called Lenny Barnes, a promising high school student, but is constantly getting picked on.
Yo, Barnes! We got a wuss like you in here. I work here.
Christ, what a joke. Max must be desperate, huh? I'm coming. You asshole. What a spaz. Oh. So, who's it gonna be? Which one of these lucky kids is my son?
Spazzola.
Right, let me stop you there. We've only just gotten into the film, but I feel like I've already spoiled enough of it for you. If you want to know more, you're just going to have to watch it for yourself. There are some twists in the film, some great twists. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you're an 80s movie connoisseur, then you'll probably be able to figure out what those twists are anyway. But like I say, it's a great movie. It's heartwarming, nostalgic, kind of bittersweet in parts, but I think you're going to love it. What I will do is I'll leave you with the last trailer. But before I go, if you're wondering where I got my copy from, I bought it from the Rare Film Shop on eBay. Now this guy can get just about anything. This film, because I'd been after it for quite a while, and I remember it had only got like a Region A release, like North America, once on a Blu-ray and once on a DVD quite some years back. So I never thought I'd get the chance to watch it. I'd watched it on YouTube. Someone's uploaded it a few times onto YouTube, but I never thought I'd have a physical copy. But yeah, I was just on eBay the other day, and I noticed the guy who I normally get some of my rarer films from, the Rare Film Shop, he had a copy in German, but it doesn't matter because I only have to press a button on the audio and it turns it back into English. But yeah, I have bought a couple of more off him before, so I'm sure he sends to America as well. But if there's ever a film you're after and you can't find it, yeah, look for the Rare Film Shop on eBay. Like I say, I bought quite a few that's come from Germany, or via Germany. Well, this one I'm going to show you first. This isn't rare, not really, but I did get the German version of Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, from him. That was maybe about a year ago. I've got Stephen King's The Graveyard Shift, La Fossa Comune, The Graveyard Shift. Great film, but yeah, this is really hard to get hold of. Chopping Mall, one of my favourite 80s horror movies. Another Spanish release via Germany. Robots Asesino. And we had a French release coming way of Germany, Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, another Stephen King film. But yeah, this was a French version. So yeah, it can get just about whatever you want, whatever you're looking for. Like I say, it might come in Spanish or French or German, but you can always change the audio. So right, guys, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.
Bobby Fontana is coming back as Lenny Barnes' guardian angel with style.
You can appear and disappear just like that.
Yeah. He's showing Lenny how to cruise easy, walk proud, ride high, and let nothing stand in his way. Hang on, kid! He's the Heavenly Kid, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, July 26th at a theater near you.